Middle Ages, 450 to 1450. Just as the cathedral dominated the medieval landscape and mind, so it was also the center of musical life. Most of the important musicians were priests that worked for the church. An important occupation for thousands of monasteries was liturgical singing. Boys received music education in schools associated with churches and cathedrals. Women were not allowed to sing in church, but did make music in convents. Nuns learned to sing, and some, like Hildegard of Bingen, the abbess of Würzburg, which is in Germany, wrote music for their choirs. With this preeminence in the church, it was not surprising that for centuries only sacred music was notated. Most medieval music was vocal, though musicians also performed on a wide variety of instruments. Religious music. Gregorian chant consists of melody set to sacred Latin text and is sung without accompaniment. The chant is monophonic in texture. So monophonic, one line, even though 5 people are singing it, they're all singing the exact same line. The melodies of Gregorian chant were meant to enhance a specific part of the religious service. They set an atmosphere for prayers and ritual actions. For centuries, composers have based original compositions on chant melodies. However, just so you understand, since the Second Vatican Council, which was in the 1960s, most Roman Catholic services have been celebrated in the native language of each country. And so today, Gregorian chant is really no longer very common, but it was right up halfway through the 20th century. So back to the Middle Ages. Medieval monks and nuns spent several hours of each day singing Gregorian chant in 2 types of services, the office and the mass. Each type included both sung and spoken texts in Latin. Church modes like major and minor scales, but the intervals are in different places on the scale. This otherworldly sound of Gregorian chants results partly from the unfamiliar scales used. These scales are called church modes, sometimes called simple modes. Like major and minor scales, church modes consist of 7 different tones, and the 8th tone duplicates the first octave higher. So here's our major scale. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 is the same as the first tone. However, the pattern of whole steps and half steps are different. So instead of going, they might go like this, or something like that. But because of the way those scales are used, and we're not familiar with them today, they sound otherworldly, as the book says. The church modes were the basic scales of Western music during the Middle Ages and the Renaissance, and they were used in secular as well as sacred music.